Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Over the middle and incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Bringing it back, it's Branch. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
To throw, it's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Harbor. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here's the option play. Making people miss. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The pass rush closing in. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And now from the pistol formation. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Hands off to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
He'll hand it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they moved it down in the scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Sellers. Escapes the pocket. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Jukes to get past a man. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So second and 10 after the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. and they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the USC offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion of a big tight end. He stopped and gets a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he scores. Touchdown, Southern California. Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that's incomplete, way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With the catch, it's Harbor. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 6. And that's good enough for a first down.
All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back gets the football. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. And there's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The shotgun running play call. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game pretty work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Ball handed off. Touchdown, SC. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Close to the tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down 4, late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Carver. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Grab near the sticks. It's Carver. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, heading to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. To throw, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, you're going to throw for the 1st down. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty.